these orders in. Make sure we don't run out of the fabric for this wedding. Oh, hey, I didn't see you come in there. Nice to have you at the tailor shop. Are you here to get measured? Okay, well, it's good to have you here. Well, my name's Parker. I'll be the tailor. I do all the measurements here to make sure that everything fits you in tip-top shape. Well, it's really good to have you here. What's your name? Let me get you a ticket wrote out. Well, it's really good to have you here. Before we get started, would you like a glass of our finest wine? Oh, yeah. No, I give them out for free, complimentary. Yeah, here, let me get you. Let me just get you a glass right here. Get you. Here you go. You can just sip on that while we go. This is a pretty straightforward process for us. I'm glad you come in and didn't choose that other tailor down the street. Just to be honest with you, his prices are quite a bit higher than ours, but we do the same quality work. Now, let me ask you, what's the event that we're getting fitted for? So I know what colors or what materials that we're going to be doing. Okay, a formal event. Okay, that's good. What type of event is it? Is it a wedding, a school reunion, a family reunion, a night out to eat? Okay. Okay, so it's for a wedding. Well, congratulations from me. You got a lucky one. What time of year is this event? I know it's July right now, but if this is a fall or a winter event, or if it's going to be July next year, I do have a 3-week turnaround period. That's how long it'll take me to get everything sewn up. But we do measure you today and go over our color options and our material options and everything that you need, and then that way I have it down pat for you. Okay, it's going to be a fall. Okay, that is the prettiest time of year to do that, I will tell you. A lot of times for fall, it doesn't matter what material you use, because it's not freezing cold and it's not just burning hot. So you sort of got the best middle ground there, fall and springtime. But I myself think fall is the best time of year for a wedding, I will tell you. Well, let's see. We can go over some materials and you tell me what you like. The first material we have is satin. That's going to be a smooth, glossy material. It's a lot of times what you see somebody wearing a sports jacket or sort of a shiny shirt or tie. A lot of times that's satin. We have velvet. Now, velvet, crush velvet, it is really, really nice. It is on the heavier side. If you're doing early fall, it might not be the best choice for you just because it is very heavy. Now, it's not going to kill you that bad, but I will warn you there. We have wool, which is also heavy. It's not as heavy as velvet. It keeps in the moisture. Wool does. We have chiffon. That is very light. If you're very hot-natured, you might want to use chiffon. That way you're not just too hot. It's not just burning you up, because chiffon is very light. And then we have tweed, which is sort of like wool, except it's really tightly woven. Do any of those sound good to you? Well, my personal choice, what I went with myself, was I did a satin shirt and pant, and then I did a velvet sports coat. Now, that's just something that I like, and that's not for everybody, but I mean, either way, you can think on that too. I mean, we don't have to have it done right this second. We get all the measuring done, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, great, yeah. So, right now, we're just going to do some measuring, and then we'll come back around and we'll figure out the color scheme and the material you want. So the first thing we need to do is get our measuring tape out right here, and I need to measure your chest. So we're gonna okay. Now you want this to be not tight, but not completely loose, just a little bit snug. So it's right there. Feel okay? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, now the next thing we're going to measure, I need you to stick your arm out straight for me like that so I can measure from your shoulder to your wrist. That way we get your arm lengths right. So, okay, get this one too in case there's a little discrepancy. You would be surprised how many people come in and tell me their measurements, and then one cuff link on one arm is an inch shorter than the cuff link on the next. Okay. You were actually a quarter inch off, which isn't too bad, but it's better to have it right, Okay, now the next thing I need to measure is just your shoulders. We're going to go from that shoulder blade to that shoulder blade. We need to get the length of them, so. Okay. Okay, there we go. Next thing we're going to do is your bicep. So I need you to stick your arm up and do a little bit of flexing. Yeah, show off those muscles. I like it. Okay, here now those are some anacondas right there. We're going to measure this one real quick just to make sure. Okay. Mighty impressive, I will say. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to measure your waist. So you just stand relaxed. It's just going to be right around you right there. So we're going to okay. Okay, we need to get your torso length. That's going to be from your waist to your ankle. That way we get your pant legs right. You would be surprised, the same as the shoulder to the wrist, how many people come in and they say, oh, well, I have a 30-inch torso length. And then when they get here and try the clothes on, their bride-to-be is not very happy because it doesn't look right. You tell me you have a 30. One side you got a 29, one side you got a 31. Now that's 2 inches right there. Messed up, one in both way. Doesn't look good on me. So here, let's get up. Look down right there. Okay. It's the one leg. Let's do this leg real quick. Okay. See, yours were perfectly aligned right there, so that's good. Okay, now let's get your hips. Go around and measure your hips right there. Okay. Let's see. That. Okay, we're gonna grab your inseam real quick. That's just around your crotch. We gotta get your inseam. That way we don't rip out any of those pants doing some funky dance moves on the floor. So here we'll just that feel right? It's not too snug, is it? Okay. And then we need to measure your thighs. So we'll just okay. And let's get this one over here. Okay. Okay, there we go. See, easy and simple. We'll set that over to the side. Do you need a refill, my friend? Okay. Just wanted to check. Okay, so have you thought about the materials that we're going to use? I know it's a fall wedding. Okay, yeah, see, that's a great idea. We'll do satin unders. Okay. And then you want to do a tweed suit jacket. You know, that is perfectly good. Now, I will tell you, a lot of the times when you're doing something like that, because the tweed is a different material altogether, you're going to get a different color suit jacket than you are pants. Now, that's no problem at all, as long as the bride does not throw you out the window for doing that. Now, I assume she has told you around about the color scheme that we're going to be using, hasn't she? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I got all sorts of colors. I'll pull them out here in a second. I'm just writing down. We're going to do a satin shirt and pants. And then we're going to do a tweed suit jacket. I do like the way tweed looks, so I'm there with you. Now, our color samples are on our computer here. And I will tell you that they are very spot on to what we get in person. So these are our color samples here. So you just tell me what color you like. Now, if I was going to tell you something, I would tell you that you want the suit jacket to be darker than everything else. It takes away the looking at every other part of you, keeps you on your top half. It's your best looking half right there. So, how I normally do the tweed, I will tell you, we normally do like an olive right there, or a brown color. For the fall wedding, to me personally, I would do like a chestnut, or maybe even an olive. What color did you say the scheme of the wedding was going to be? Okay, so we have cream, colors that are going to be thrown in there. Okay, so like sort of rustic colors, like wood, like a wood brown, like an oak brown. So oak, and I assume she's going to be wearing a white dress. Okay, good. That way you don't have to worry about sort of matching her. I have some brides that wear. I had one the other day, believe it or not. She wore a black dress. Very gorgeous. But if you had the man who come in wanting a black suit, it's a little bit too dark. So she's wearing white. So yeah, if y'all are doing like a cream, orange, those light hues of pink, oak, I would think like a chestnut or a rawhide or an olive. Do any of those sound good to you? Okay, you like the chestnut. Okay, with the chestnut suit jacket, what color shirt were you thinking? Now, for me, I always like to do white. White just makes everything pop a little bit more. It gives it a really good background. But you could do whatever color you want. Like I said, this is yours, so you do it however you need. But I do recommend white. Does that sound good to you? Okay, great. Yeah, we'll do the white shirt with the chestnut suit jacket. Then we're on to pants. Now, there's a few options we have here for pants. Well, I mean, there's a lot of options. But for me, in my expert opinion, I would want to go like a tan or sand, or maybe a charcoal. I don't think I would do black. I think black will clash too much. But so here I can show you. That right there is our tan. And then this one right here is our sand. And then charcoal is right there. Now, like I said, you can do what you want. I just personally, with tweed, think it should be a different color than everything else. But if you want it to match, then that's perfectly fine. So what color you want to go with? The tan? Yeah, I think that's a great choice. And it'll really go together. Now, are you planning on wearing a tie? Because if you are, what we can do is we can match your tie with your pants, and then that way everything goes together real good. Yeah. We'll match that tie with the pants. We'll do a tan tie. I have your measurements here. So let me just go over that. We're going to do I'll put in the order today for the material so I can make it. We're going to do a chestnut suit jacket. We're going to do a white shirt. Okay. And then we're going to do a tan pant and a tan tie. Okay. Now I don't do shoes here, but I will tell you, for your shoes and your belt, the best color that would go with this is like a raw leather. So when you go to the store, you'll see there'll be all different sorts of leather. You just tell them you want like a darker brown leather. It looks raw almost. It's not as dark as chocolate brown, but it's up there with that. So I think that would go best. But like I said, this is yours, so you do what you think. So we have all this down. Now, like I said, I have a 3-week turnaround. So if we put the order in today, is Saturday. In so I don't get in orders. If I put in an order today, it'll be in on Wednesday. So it would be 3 weeks from Wednesday when I can have this all done, and I hand stitch all of this to your exact measurements. You don't have to worry about anything. You come in and try on the suit, and if anything feels off, we fix it there. I do altering, so if that sounds good, we'll put in the order today when we close. Now have it on Wednesday, and then 3 weeks time on Wednesday, you come in here, we try it out. Okay. So I do require a down deposit. Not very much. Well, I say not very much. We do a 50% down deposit. So if everything sounds good to you and that's really the way you want it, let me add up these prices here for you real quick. We got the suit jacket is $5.99. The shirt is $99. The tie is $49. And the pants are, let's see, the pants are $175. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, $900 flat, we'll call it, because you're buying the whole set. So your deposit today is going to be $450. Okay, if that sounds good to you, Deborah is up front. She'll take care of you with your deposit. You just take her this slip right here, and you're going to give this to her. It has all your measurements on it, so we don't lose them. You're going to take that to her. She's going to see how much this is. You'll pay her. I'll get this made up. 3 weeks time, you come back in. We try it out. If everything's right, you pay the other half. Okay, well, it was really great seeing you. And I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks. Now, don't forget to give this to Deborah on your way out. Okay, I'll see you later.